Going on with Kansai Nerolac, they have seen high costs that have dented their margins in the quarter gone by. But let's understand the festive outlook and what the view is when it comes to their overall pricing. Anuj Jain is the managing director joining in. Good to have you on board. Thank you so much for taking time out, Mr. Jain. It has been a bit of a washout for you, but what's the expectation for the second half? Can you break it down for us in terms of your volume growth and your value growth in Q2?
Yeah, so actually, if you see quarter two, the volume growth was around 4%. And the automotive, though, if you look at the demand from the quarter one, if you compare with the quarter one, though demand was moderated, but since we gained market share, we did well in automotive. In the performance coating also, we have seen strong growth. In decorative, the demand was impacted mainly because of extended and heavy monsoons. If you look at the margins, mainly it is on three accounts. One, the revenue mix because of higher growth in industrial, and in industrial the material cost is higher, so that has impacted the gross margin. The second is residual impact of some price cuts which has happened last year, and also some impact of the material inflation. So that's what the commentary for quarter two is.
Interesting. And what about your gross profit margins? Because they've seen a sharp contraction to about 34%. What could be the exit rate then for FY25?
So if you see maybe quarter two, because in our business, since we are very diversified portfolio, we deal in decorative, industrial, and industrial also in the various segment of industrial. So quarter-wise the mix keep changing. As I said, that the quarter two impact was mainly because of the revenue mix and also some impact of price cut and the inflation. I think if you look at the H1 level, the half year level, we are still holding equal to that the last year margins, and that is what we have been saying that for the year, because ultimately the quarter two does not or the quarter does not give a right picture, but for the entire year, what we look at, we have been saying that our endeavor is to maintain the margins, and that is what we are looking at.
You have a lot more exposure to auto and industrials as a segment. Give us some insight from your vantage point about how auto demand has been. Have orders, deliveries, etc. in the auto sector sort of moderated at all?
So in the auto, quarter one was very good, and quarter two demand was moderated. But on the back of some initiatives, we have gained shares. So I think the quarter two was also decent for us. And the month of October, actually, the last week or 10 days, we have seen a good demand in the auto. And therefore, I feel that in the coming quarter, the demand could slightly go up if we compare with the quarter two. And that too, if you see the two-wheeler, there the demand has been very, very good. Last 4 quarter, I think the demand, the production growth is in double digit, and we feel it will continue, it will maintain the momentum. Passenger vehicle, as I said, that quarter two was moderated, but I feel that quarter three could be slightly better.
Okay, fair enough. What about, the fact that there has been news about Axo Noble Global looking to sell their India business? Just wondering, with murmurs around whether or not Kansai Nerolac is interested. And if yes, what kind of valuations would you look at? Or is that something that is even on the plate?
No, I can't comment on that because as of now, we don't have any much information available on that. So difficult to comment.
All right. What about the outlook when it comes to the festive sales? How have the past few months been? Are you anticipating some more forward till the end of the year?
So if you see the month of October, because last year Diwali was on 12th of November, and this time it was on 31st October. So generally the monsoons were extended and Diwali was early. So the period available was very short. But if I had to comment between Dussehra to Diwali, that period sale was good. And I think November, December, a lot of marriage season is there. So I hope that we will be able to see uptick in demand.
And there has been a lot of volatility as well with crude oil prices. Just wondering what the outlook is when it comes to the pricing strategy for the industry as a whole and how you all will look to deal with the volatility in crude.
So if you see the quarter one, quarter two, we had seen some inflationary trend. But towards the end of quarter two, the prices were softening. And I think to that extent, we'll be able to see a positive impact in the coming quarters.
All right. Appreciate your time. Thank you for joining in and giving us a better picture as to what the outlook is on the quarter gone by as well as down the line.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.